Hopefully you clicked on this episode thinking to yourself, wait, I thought Here Be Monsters was on break while they get Season 4 ready. And you're right, we are. But as we've been working to get Season 4 recorded, edited, and scored, we've been digging through the HBM archives to see where we came from and see where we're going, and we want to share that process with you. So today on Here Be Monsters, we've got some bite-sized ideas from the HBM archives. If you're new to this show, this will give you an idea of all the crazy places we visited over the last 2 years. Or maybe you've heard some of the episodes, but have never really dug fully into the podcast's wild and reckless youth. Or maybe you're like us, and have heard every single episode, but still get surprised by the little moments of honesty that will pop out of people's mouth when you let them talk for just long enough. Regardless of your familiarity with the show, we know that you'll enjoy these bite-sized vignettes, but they do go by fast, so over on our SoundCloud page and on our website, you can listen to this episode with timed comments that will pop up with links to each episode as you hear it. And it actually works really well. But again, it only works if you're listening on the SoundCloud page or through our website, so check that out. We're at hbmpodcast.com. Here Be Monsters, the podcast about
slices of lemon before entering battle.
The podcast about
the unknown.
I start to float away from the earth, because I lost my ground in this.
Did you see the white light?
I've tried like crazy to remember, and I cannot remember anything, to the point where I think if I remember anything, it might be a false memory that I've conjured up.
They got a crack rock. I partaked in their little ceremony, so to make everything comfortable.
Have you ever smoked crack before? Before that night?
The air was still impregnated with that potential energy that you have when you have a ball sitting at the top of a ramp needing just a push to go over the top.
And I'm backing up, and then I hear it behind me, the shotgun. And I turn, and there's Curtis staring me down with a shotgun. Oh my God, Bigfoot.
And then I'd hear this sound. And it was my my head, which felt like all of me, almost like all of me at the time. I would just be like, and then it seemed like forever.
If your concept is that the world has to be balanced as a sphere with a certain amount of weight of Earth on one end and weight on Earth on the other, and then you completely make up a southern continent, right? It's based on some aesthetic idea of how the world should be.
In this recording, each note has been stretched out to 5 or 10 seconds long a piece.
I was a little kid, we were listening to Bohemian Rhapsody in the car, and it's like, Mama, I don't want to die. And I was like, am I gonna die? And my mom was like, yeah, well, everyone dies. I was like, are you kidding me? And I like freaked out, and I guess I was like bawling forever, and I was like, I can't die.
The human body is made of 4 physiological liquids, which are blood, yellow bile and black bile, and phlegm.
My name is Jonathan. I'm a painter, and I'm a grad student. And I'm the only one of 7 of us in this room still breathing.
Stories are made up of lies, and lies are just truths that have been lumped together for convenience's sake, filtered through the mangled bunches of neurons that are so obsessed with autobiography.
And I walk the path ahead, oh, in my mind, through marble floors and steel skylines. Whoa, can I retrace my steps?
Earth is moving. You know what I'm saying? It's not keeping the same track. The ozone layer's tore up. You know? We're in our last days, young man.
I think we're all juggalos in some way. Every time you say you don't give a fuck about something, or you just do whatever the hell you want, you're a juggalo.
I had heard a lot about La Madrecita, as she's known. It is known as the vine of the soul or the vine of the dead. People know it as ayahuasca.
I mean, I do feel a little weird talking about it, to be honest, because it's almost like trite to talk about something that's so profound as a spiritual healing and have it podcasted to people who don't give a damn.
We're all kind of frantically searching for meaning in these first couple letters.
I knew that there was going to be devastation. I knew that there's going to be dead bodies. And I just knew that I had to go in there and help in whatever way I could.
What if we could build a way where we don't have to die?
Well, my white men who speak English, white men who are historically Anglo-Saxon, Celtic, Slavic, Protestants, and Baptists.
What is it thinking? You think, wow, what if it grabs me with those suction cups and I can't get back up?
They say the neon lights are bright, Seattle, the bluest skies you're ever gonna see. The people walking on the street, sometimes their eyes might even meet, but mostly they be watching feet, Seattle, you know.
I wanted to feel it again, that concentrated fear and desperation.
This is the hustle. We have a Toyota camper that's in pretty rough shape. What it needs is love.
And so we made up this elaborate story. We made up fake names and fake social security numbers.
So it's that kind of lie, the kind of, where you're just thinking in your head, God, could you just say something honest for once? I mean, what a bunch of horse hockey,
The horses are most like humans because they're one of the few animals who actually fear the unknown.
What does that mean?
They worry about what you're going to do to them next. And again, that's because it's unknown. If they're confident in what you're going to do next and they're confident in their routine, then they don't worry.
You ascribe powers to the loss of your foreskin. You think my penis is going to grow so much once I cut this, or I'm going to grow 2 feet. Be able to finally dunk a basketball.
It's considered very controversial to be ingesting humans, because we're humans, and...
There was a softer clamor to the rest of the country. It was contemplative.
Did you have any idea at this point that things were going to go south?
No, we had no idea.
The people who claim to be time travelers are, it's often like they're the people who believe they've had near-death experiences.
And then I gave her a knife and told her to cut my hair out. And she cut off all my dreads and drew me a bubble bath, and we slept till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday.
They have the neurotransmitters, the chemicals in their brain that make them feel grief like we feel grief.
And I think these pictures tend to be taken for the purpose of trying to show people on the outside, we're not broken. You know what I'm saying? That we're not broken. And both of these, no matter what they have...
We don't have these sort of like crazed delinquents or dangerous predators that we seem to always have, at least in our conscience, in our media. This is a man-made situation.
Here Be Monsters is produced by me, Jeff Entman. along with help from our story editor, Bethany Denton, and our producer in training, Grant Sprintz. We still want to hear from you while we're on our season break, so keep sending your emails, keep commenting on shows, and keep reaching out to us on social media. You can find out how to do that at our website, hbmpodcast.com. Happy New Year, and thanks for listening. More episodes soon.